Oh, maybe it's not the same hair. I think I was wrong about
I told you.
Guess, but I never would have guessed. Oh, I guess they wouldn't have guessed, but you know.
Welcome, ladies and
Now
gentlemen.
she has a
Class
beret.
7.
Yeah. Which
My
makes
name
her
is Elfin.
instantly superior.
Arner.
Which makes her instantly superior to Elise. Because she's
Elise?
It's a pleasure
yeah.
to
Yeah.
meet all of you.
Are you here for the tea party?
I guess.
I love tea parties.
Hold on.
Tea parties are the best.
I fucking love tea parties.
Do you like tea parties, Reen? I've never been to one. Nor have I!
Then why do you love them, Gaius?
Because-
I just do.
Because I've always dreamed about going to a tea party.
Come on, Elise, cheer up. I'm sorry, all right?
So I guess
was
she
only trying
knew
to tease you
about
a little.
Class 7 being here, and she's like, ha! I'm gonna remind you about how much you want to fuck your brother.
Yep, that's the
Don't you have
secret.
something you wanted to discuss with everyone? Please, go right ahead. Well, that aside, it's been a long time since I last saw both of you, Eustace and Laura.
Well, I guess they know each other,
I'm
fair.
glad to see you're both well.
Likewise, Your Highness.
He's uncomfortable.
You've become even more fetching since we last met.
Eustace is like, I fucking hate tea parties.
I'd
wish-
rather be taking care of sprinkle cakes right now.
Sprinkle Cakes sure does like tea parties. I have to have them with them every Friday. But that doesn't mean I enjoy tea parties.
Aw, thank you. I was rather hoping that you'd decide to enroll in St. Estraya too. But it seems you chose to attend Thor's after all.
Cause Thor's is rad.
Well, I've committed myself to following the way of the sword, and Thor's gives me a place to hone my skills.
It is a really big sword
I
after all.
apologize for not being able to live up to your expectations.
Yeah, I do kind of have to work really hard on it since it's so fucking enormous.
It's just so fucking
Since I
enormous.
lost Angelica to Thor's, then you too.
Angelica.
Purple hair, power lesbian.
Oh, really? I always forget her name. I call her Angie because that's what Crow and Toa call her.
Yeah, I mean it's a fair thing. Angie.
I
I
forgot
should just
her.
transfer
I
there next year
nicknamed
myself.
her Power Lesbian.
Your Highness.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've talked to her.
Got you to learn.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
But I...
Imagining a princess at a military academy would be amusing. I'd pay to see that. Now here,
Yeah.
small child, wield this gun.
She seems lively.
Oh, okay, cool.
She seems far more than I was expecting.
I've heard plenty about her, but none of that prepared me.
So
for
does
meeting her in
Orbital
person.
does Orbital stuff make it so like bullets don't exist?
So,
Kinda.
this
Okay.
is what it's like to be in the presence of royalty. It's actually rather overwhelming.
So many tea parties.
I can see why people always compare her to an angel.
Oh, is Elliot in love?
No,
Me
he's
too.
just a soft boy.
Oh. Oh my god, do we have
Please
more
don't
things
worry
to
about
know?
me.
Oh,
Well,
well,
I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility. I've been blessed with wonderful friends, and I'm enjoying life here at the Academy.
Well, she does seem to have at least one wonderful friend.
freaking crowned princess.
Kind of an understatement.
It's a pretty good
Has
friend.
to be Princess Elfin.
I'm particularly happy to finally be able to meet you, Reen Schwarzer. Elise has told me so much about you.
Gosh, I think I already said this, but I know who this voice actor is, yet I don't know their name.
I
Your
mean,
Highness.
I've heard them in a ton of stuff. Oh, you're going for it. I hear the clickety clacks.
Elise always mentions in her letters what a great friend she has.
Let me
As
make
a
sure I'm
brother,
not
I wanted
wrong,
to
because
thank
I'm
you for
fairly
that.
sure on the voice actress.
Reen.
And the kind of situation. Yeah,
Oh,
the same voice
so
actress as
refreshing.
Fee.
You're every bit the person Elise says you are.
For some reason, deep down, I was like, is that also Cassandra Lee Morris? It couldn't be also
It is.
Cassandra Lee
It
Morris.
is also Cassandra Lee.
But it sounds like too familiar to a voice I'm pretty sure I've seen her do. or hurt her too.
Perhaps even more so.
Huh?
Actually,
It reminds me of all the all none of the dialogue that Ven and Roxas have together.
Yeah.
Man, how great would it have been if they have like a couple one-off lines in the Remind DLC where
Hello,
where
Justin
Ven goes,
Timberlake. Oh yes, hello, other Justin Timberlake.
it's not Justin Timberlake.
It's somebody else. Sorry,
It's someone
different-
from. It's another guy from a boy band. I don't remember his name.
do you think I could join Elise and
There's literally just a one-off line where Ven goes, "Wow, what's your name again?
It's at that
Roxas?"
same level of dude. It was Jesse McCartney. Same level of dude, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like it's.
Justin Timberlake, Jesse McCartney, same level of like.
No, I
person.
get it. No, but what I'm saying is like the only interaction they have is that weird look they give each other because they're like, "Wait, what? Huh? This is fucking huh?" and then in the big spam the X button fight at the end of the Remind DLC where they're like where Ven goes, I think if I remember correctly, it's, "Wow, man, you're really good at this. What's your name again? Roxas?" He's like, "Yeah, you're pretty cool too, I guess." It's like that. There could have been so much more.
It could have.
What?
But now Kingdom Hearts 3 has such a fucking open-ended ending that we're getting a rhythm game.
You see,
Yeah.
Elise has spoken of you so often that in my heart, you've already come to feel like family. And now that I've had the opportunity to meet you, I fear I simply can't suppress these feelings any longer. I have 2 brothers already, of course, so I'm sure it won't take long to adjust.
I couldn't possibly. I mean,
That's enough, Your Highness. Aw, don't be so stingy. Surely it wouldn't hurt to share him with me a little.
This is weird.
Yes, it is.
This is very, very weird.
Don't worry, Best Boy's gonna show up soon.
Anyway, that aside,
I heard you were having a tea party!
the reason
This
I
is my
wanted you
favorite
to
event.
not be with me. There is someone else who would like to meet you.
Oh, literally.
Why? It's not like we're famous.
I kind of feel like you are, though.
who do you mean?
Stop the war.
True.
Hey, isn't that?
A guitar? No, a lute?
He plays a lute?
Yes, he does.
Oh, fuck.
It seems he's arrived. Oh,
Here he is.
I know you're
I
excited.
apologize
He's
for
coming.
keeping you waiting.
He's all dressed to the nines for you and everything.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
And you as well, young lady. Well, I trust everyone here has been making themselves comfortable.
We have Oliver.
Who's this guy?
I'm not sure, though I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
I serve as a music instructor in the hallowed halls of this fine academic institution.
I wouldn't have guessed that he is a music instructor, but alright.
In truth, I am ever on the hunt for that elusive mayfly we call love. But that might raise eyebrows at a girls' school. But whose pulse would not quicken wandering into this untainted cloister of dew-eyed maidens? Ah, the romance.
I'm like 27, it's kind of weird. Oh! Yes! I'm so glad they did it.
B?
I think that's quite enough.
Japan!
Any more of that, and our guests may start edging toward the exit.
Ah, I can always count on you to never miss a beat, my dear sister.
Oh, wait. So this is... Whoa.
Indeed.
There he is.
'Tis I, Olivert Rice Arner, also known by some unscrupulous individuals as the debaucherous prince.
I'm guessing Trails in the Sky thing.
Yeah.
Alright, I feel like I have to play the game now. I'm gonna wait till I'm done with this, but I can stream again.
I also
So
serve as
maybe-
Thor's Military Academy's ornamental chairman of the board. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
I'm glad you're here, Oliver.
Your boy.
he's here.
Oh man. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
He's my icon on PlayStation 4.
Is he only in this game, or does he show up in all the Cold Steel games?
He shows up in the ones I've played.
All right. Guess he's a fan favorite then.
He shows up in... I don't know if he shows up in Owl, but I know he shows up in Zero no Kiseki.
Which is the second one, I think?
The first one.
Oh, okay. So fan favorite.
He's in all the Sky
I
games
have
too,
to
so
admit,
yeah.
I was surprised to learn that you're the chairman of the board of directors, Your Highness. I'd heard that the chairman was a member of the Imperial family, but still.
Is he a guest character?
Not in this game.
Damn.
I'm not
But
surprised.
Soon.tm.
Who would
Cold
expect
Steel
the infamous
3.
prodigal
Oh,
son
and
to
3, really?
chair a
Okay.
committee at a prestigious academy like Thor's? I suppose it's not surprising they'd rather keep it hushed up, though. It wouldn't exactly be great for the school's image.
That's surprisingly forthright coming from you. Is it really true, though? I mean, that you were the one responsible for establishing Class 7, Your Highness?
Indeed. I
There's
was.
these things called bracers. You know, they're really cool.
You see, it's always been a tradition that a member of the Imperial family serves as chairman of the board. At first, I wore the title in name only, but I had a change of heart after my vacation in Liberl 2 years ago.
You were in Liberl back then?
That would put your visit during the incident that occurred there, correct?
So people in Arabonia knows what happens in that game. Don't tell me what happens, but, you know.
It's fairly obvious.
Okay.
Right. All I've done since I returned to Arabonia
I know that-
has been inspired by my experience during the crisis in Liberl.
Like, apparently a god weapon or something, and Cassius Bright being the coolest guy. They want to turn him into a weaponized god.
As a result, fruitless
Yeah, I don't know,
though they
man.
may prove to be, I
What?
have set a number of plans in motion.
You're
One
on
of
the
which is to
wrong
bring
track
the winds
with
of
that one.
change to Thor's
Okay.
military academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will.
So is some of these things here that are in Cold Steel ever brought up on, like, in the Sky games, like Thor's or Dreikel's or any of that?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Winds of change, huh?
I can only assume you're referring to our class?
Then the one who decided to throw both commoners and nobles into the same class was...
Yes, the idea was mine. Although the selected students also had to have a high aptitude with the Arcus units too.
I think I'm finally starting to understand the reasoning behind Class 7 and why we're being sent all over Arabonia on these field studies.
To show us firsthand and give us cause to consider the conflict between the two factions. That is the purpose behind our field studies. Is it not, Your Highness?
That is one of the reasons, yes. However, my foremost intention was to show you that during your lives, you will encounter many obstacles and conflicts.
Well, you know what? We're gonna make a third faction, the cool guy faction.
Not
Fuck
just
you.
between factions, but between the
We're the
capital and
coolest people
provinces,
around, and you
tradition
guys
and
suck.
technology, even between nations.
or whatever. Puh. There we go.
In these turbulent times, I thought that this would provide the hands-on education today's promise. We need
Oh, I
up-and-comers
accidentally
who
clicked
can
A
think
early.
and act independently to face tomorrow's challenges head-on.
That makes sense.
Wow, that's quite a plan.
I can't help but feel a little unsure whether we can live up to such high expectations.
You can't! You have all failed. I am now sending you all to the incinerator.
Especially you, soft boy.
Hearing your explanation has...
You go to the
very
hell
much
incinerator.
cleared up many of the doubts I've had up to this point.
The seventh circle. Ooh.
Class 7 does seem like an ideal environment to expand one's outlook on life.
I feel like going through everything we have so far has brought us closer to doing exactly that. Yep.
Marvelous. I'm so pleased to hear it. Just listening to you makes me feel even more certain that establishing Class 7 was the right decision. Especially since while the idea itself was mine, I have no real say in how the class is run day to day. Even so, I still hope to meet all of you at least once, if only to tell you all this. That was when Alphen stepped in and offered to set up this little meeting.
I see. Well, I could hardly refuse such a sincere request from my brother.
I thought they said only 3 people were on the board of directors, but I guess I misheard
He's
that.
the chairman, so he doesn't count as like a member.
Okay.
But it also presented me a fine chance to finally meet Elise's beloved brother, as I've always wanted to. Your Highness.
Even Reen's like, this is weird.
Thank you for taking the time to tell us all of this, Your Highness.
Anyway, so what's up?
I feel like now that I know, I want to live up to the promise you saw in Class 7. Thing is, am I right in assuming that Class 7 doesn't exist just to fulfill your progressive ideal?
What do you...
Oh?
The board has its chairman, of course, but 3 directors besides. My older brother Rufus, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz, and Irina Reinford of the Reinford Group.
Oh, yeah.
Now that you mention it.
They do seem to have certain expectations for us.
Precisely.
It's almost like this was all calculated.
As I mentioned, I no longer have anything to do with how Class 7 is run. That authority lies with the directors. As you're keenly aware, Rufus and Governor Regnitz sit on opposite sides of the factional divide.
Oh, Rufus.
He's a noble.
Okay, well, but maybe I'm just reading into
And
this
while
wrong.
Chairman Irina is mostly involved with Class 7's technology, like the Arcus, her intentions are a mystery to me. And it's those 3 who decide where you'll travel for your field studies.
Is that right?
When you put it that way, it does make it seem like some kind of bargaining is taking place behind the scenes.
It was one of the conditions they gave in exchange for allowing Class 7 to be established.
You're all bargaining chips, pawned in an elaborate play.
I'll admit, I hesitated.
And I am the chess
but
master.
I decided to place my hopes in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day you all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country. Well, I suppose when I put it that way, it sounds positively heroic. But that's just me. Don't feel too pressured by it. You're students, first and foremost. Reach out and grab that fragrant rose of school life. Join a club. Eat cheap food with your friends at midnight. Fall in love. We live but once. Make your youth count.
Believe in yourself!
I like
You know,
all
it's
over the
weird.
line.
Hearing you say that kind of takes a load off my mind.
You know?
Get you.
By the way, just earlier you said that we believed the Class 7 would be a great light. Is there someone else involved with Thor's who shares your vision for our class, Your Highness?
There is. Principal Van Dyke. I once attended Thor's myself and studied under him.
Huh.
He gave my proposal to establish Class 7 his full backing.
I see.
He's been particularly considerate toward us ever since we arrived at the Academy.
While he has no direct control over the running of the Academy, he does preside over the board meetings. And above all, he's the one who assembled an excellent team to give you first-rate training.
No, don't get me wrong. I love her with all my heart, but I wouldn't exactly call Sarah first rate.
It's fine.
An excellent team, you say?
Are you referring to Instructor Sarah?
I mean, she's excellent in my way, but I don't know if she's exactly fit for the job of, you know, saving the world and all that. But no, I
She's
believe in
certainly
her.
one of them. Still, coaxing her away from her former line of work certainly played a large part in giving Class 7 a great foundation. She is, after all, one of the strongest people in the Empire, and her experience makes her a natural field leader.
Wait, what?
Instructor Sarah? One of the strongest people in Erebonia?
Exactly what experience might you be referring to?
I've even heard rumors of her daring exploits myself.
Why do you think she drinks so much? She drinks to forget.
She was known as the Purple Lightning. Doesn't that sound
Exactly.
Wait. Purple Lightning?
I knew it.
If you two have heard of it, it must be a household name among martial artists.
That's right. Though I've just heard it in passing.
Ah, that young ace of the Erebonian Bracer Guild, and one of the Empire's most famous bracers. She has a history full of brave feats and dangerous deeds. She was even the youngest bracer to achieve A-rank status. Back then, she was known as the Purple Lightning. Now, you know her simply as your homeroom teacher.
There's a reveal, by the way.
Oh,
Bracer!
Well, I will. That's not the reveal for us because Toval is a bracer, and he's all like, "Ah, bracer, bracer, bracer," and Sarah's like, "Bracer, bracer, bracer."
Yep. They never explicitly said it, is what I'm saying.
Fair. Well, they never said it to the party. Oh, poor Elliot.
No, they never said it. It's just that she knew Toval. That's all it was.
Oh. I wish I knew how much of what she said was genuine. Elise. Oh, okay. So thank you for taking the time to come by here. You're on your way back to your lodgings. And bow. Alright. What? Is she still pissed at Reen for having a totally logical and understandable reason for not wanting to return home?
No, it's something else.
Oh, she's jealous. Cause she wants to fuck me, but if it's weird cause she's my sister. Why is there, what? Reen, I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Oh, back at the thing. Of me? Your Highness. Oh, there you go. There's your man.
Oh, you're going to ask him?
Okay. But of course! You see, tomorrow I'll be attending... Oh! I was expecting her to be like, I want to dance with my brother. She wants to dance with Reen. Ew, no! Yes, I seem to recall hearing that myself. That's the one at the Crystal Garden, the Crystal Garden in Mater Park, right? Indeed. Anyway, let's not waltz around the matter. I was rather hoping that you would join me as my dance partner, Reen. Does that mean... Do you think Her Highness knows that old saying, a dance today, a wedding tomorrow? I'm sure that's fully the realm of in the realm of tabloid speculation. Still, there's no denying that many will interpret it that way. Well, hold on a minute. I don't think I mean, it would be an honor, but it's like too great of an honor for someone like me. Oh, not at all. Your father may be a baron, but the Schwartzers have a long and deep ties with the imperial family. Inbreeding. I apologize if this all comes off as rude, but it's inviting you would likely create less opposition than if I were to invite Eustace. Hey, wait, what's that supposed to mean? My main
He's from one of the 4 great houses.
But he can get it though. But maybe not with her, but he can get it.
I only care about sparkle cakes.
I will literally be spending all of tomorrow with sparkle cakes.
You brought sparkle cakes to Heimdall? Don't worry about it.
Of course I did. Do you think I'm foolish enough to leave them in the hands of that fool in the riding club?
Yeah?
Oh, you're an absolute motherfucking buffoon.
Alright.
I needn't apologize. I find your choice rather fascinating, actually. Eustace, you're not helping. Anyway, I really don't think I'm the man you want. I mean, sometimes I could barely keep from tripping over my own feet. I say as a practitioner in the 8 leaves, 1 blade style.
I also cut it up on the dance floor.
Hey, what do you say? I autumn leaf cut it up on the dance floor? Hell yeah, sister. Well, I understand. It was rude of me to trouble you with a petition like this on such short notice. And besides, I don't suppose you would have much interest in dancing with a little girl like me. No, that's not what I mean, Your Highness.
I can't whistle. That's my sister, alright? She really knows how to twist the knife.
Your Highness, please, you too, Prince Olivert! Looks like they're having fun. I had no idea the Imperial family was such a lively and cheerful bunch. I get the feeling they aren't at all like this. Oh, I guess they aren't all like this. There, that's the...
Yeah.
I see now. How could it not have crossed my mind? Perhaps the truth is that you already have your heart set on someone else. Yeah, my teacher.
Yeah, I don't see what's so weird about that. Well, do you? I'm positively dying to know which maiden has conquered the battlefield of your heart.
That's a weird way to put it. Wait,
I like the way you put it, though.
How am I going to get out of this one? I'm not sure how to turn her down gently. Very well, I shall relent this time. Huh? However, next year, I'll be 16.
Just like your sister.
And that's when I'll be making my debut into high society. So I'd be very happy if you give my invitation some thought.
Are we doing this now, Parker? Is this what we're doing?
I did it for the joke. I didn't mean to actually. We're not. It's a joke.
We're not doing this. Okay.
No, we'll do that whenever we get real. Whatever. I don't know. You'll know when we're doing it.
You'll know.
You'll know. Listen, we have to have another Tarzan monkey argument.
I'm pretty fucking sure.
I find it amusing. I put a volume warning, even though I'm the loud one. You're not even actually that loud because of the way I recorded the audio. But now, you know, your audio balancing is like perfect.
Thank you.
You weren't the only one feeling nervous the whole time. Oh man. He's weird. He probably uses like holy quartz or something. Man of God.
He also plays instruments.
Fucking weirdo. Am I right? Only weirdos play instruments. Fucking weirdos.
I mean...
Yeah, I guess.
I'm kind of weird, I guess.
Yeah, of course you are.
Oh, right, you do play an instrument.
I forgot you were even here.
But you asked me Shut up. Okay.
Maybe because you don't really see them around anymore. A rank is more or less the highest you can be, too. I assume you already knew that about her history fee. Yup. The guild is every Jaeger Corps' main competition, after all. Oh, Sarah!
There she is.
So, looks like you finally found out about my work history, huh? I guess that kind of tarnishes my ravishing adult charm a bit. No, it only makes it better. Please listen. I don't think you understand.
You don't get it.
You're perfect. I hate to break it to you, but you don't have any to begin with. Shh. Did you hear an old maid sighing? What was that? Hey, Claire. Are you also a bracer?
No.
Okay. She disappeared! But the governor asked me to tell you that tomorrow's field study is being put on hold. Instead, you'll get the exciting opportunity to help this lady and her goons with their evil schemes. Huh? What evil schemes? Sarah, could you maybe not try and put them off entirely before I've even had the chance to explain? Actually, there's a matter that I'd like all of you to help us with. It's the summer festival.
I need you to help handle security.
Oh boy, we get to ride in army jeeps. Get in the Humvee. If you don't, I will use chloroform.
I don't have much of a choice here.
You will be arrested and prosecuted by the state if you disagree. You'll make Oliver really sad.
Hmm.
You know, I should have known that this is a cutscene that would go on for a long time, but man, this is a cutscene that's going on for a long time.
It's okay. You get to go into more cutscenes that go on for a long time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was kind of hoping to wrap this up, but I guess not.
We can wrap it up before the final day actually gets going.
That's a fun first word. Terrorists! Indeed, I'm afraid we have no such choice but to find them as such. Unfortunately, we have no clue as to their aim, nor do we know the names of their group members, its seas, or its history. At present, it doesn't even seem that the terrorist group has established a name for itself. Well, I know the name, Gideon. You know a guy named Gideon? I know like 17 Gideons. One of them's a racist, and also I can summon a dragon sword. Thank you for your insight, Reen. That's what I'm here for.
That's my purpose.
Super cool. Voiced by Xander Mobius. No. Is it Mobius? I keep Mobius. I always put. Well, it's because I'm used to Mobius from singing it. So every time I see his last name, I think it's Mobius instead of Mobus.
That's fair.
Mobius.
Mobius.
I'll catch that hedgehog. I'll win the race. I'll win the race. I'll win the race.
Yes.
Nothing's gonna stop me. You'll see.
So Parker, you don't want to finish chapter 4 today?
How much longer do we have?
It's one more day, and there's a hidden quest, and you walk around for a little bit and then do a dungeon.
Here's the problem. I gotta wake up early tomorrow.
What time is it?
It's 11.
Yeah.
So I kind of need to just get through this cutscene and then kind of call that a day. But I know we can probably get done with the recording. I don't know tomorrow because I'm running out of computer space. So I may have to do some editing.
Before we finish chapter 4, I get it.
Before we finish chapter 4 so I can make more room. I'd have to agree. Terrorists do love their time in the spotlight, after all. That's why they're called terrorists. Not really, though. They're not like stage... You know what I mean. Considering how easily Gideon gave you his name, I'm betting we'll start to see them acting more openly soon. First, you gather arms and other like-minded allies in secret. Then you reveal yourself with a bang and keep going in succession. That's a typical terrorist MO. I see. So you want us to assist with countermeasures against them? Yeah. The Power Rangers will be joining you because my brain keeps reading that as RPM and not RMP for Railway Military Police.
Get in gear.
Power Rangers RMP! I think we talked about this.
Claire to the rescue.
I think we talked about this, but do you know what RPM stands for in Power Rangers?
No.
Ranger Powered Machine.
Right. You told me. I forgot.
It was never meant to have an analogy. I think I even said this in a video, but I'm gonna say it again. It was never meant to have an analogy, but like Nickelodeon was like, people keep asking, so I guess here in the website we'll give it an analogy.
Ranger Powered Machines.
I mean, it's not a bad one. It's just so weird that they took Go-Onger and made it fucking really good.
Is Go-Onger bad?
It's a comedy series that's goofy, and it's about the relationship between people and their cars.
Nice.
And TLDR, Car Ranger did better.
Car Ranger's about?
Yeah, Car Ranger's about a bunch of people who just want to do their fucking job.
They just want to do. They're about traffic safety.
Yeah. Well, that's what Siren Man, or I don't remember what his name is. Siren Man. It's the robot companion is all about. He's about traffic safety, but the Power Rangers themselves are not about, or the Rangers themselves are not about traffic safety. They're just a bunch of mechanics basically that just want to do their fucking job.
Yeah.
They don't want to be Power Rangers, or they don't want to be Rangers, and they keep getting dragged into shit.
I'm like, fucking fine!
Fine! I guess I'll do it. Time to get baked into a pepperoni pizza. Mamma mia, that's a spicy pizza. Alright. So is Gideon gonna show back up so I can hear Xander's sweet, sweet voice?
I mean, not right now.
Or are we gonna get another member?
Well, no, he comes in this chapter. You just gotta wait because we're not recording the rest of this chapter yet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Oh, she's coming with us. Good. Good.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, this place sure brings back memories. Up until about a year and a half ago, I'd swing by here at least once a week. Really? I wouldn't be surprised if I'd seen you around before then. Well, I did end up getting to know your sister. Fiona, right? Works as a piano teacher? Man, Sarah gets around. Wait, she did say she knew someone who worked at the guild. I guess she was talking about the instructor. Oh, that's Machias. My bad. Still, instructor. What is it that caused the guild to withdraw from the capital? I've been wondering about that for a while myself now. The guild used to be pretty active here in Erebonia, right? Do you know a man by the name of Cassius motherfucking Bright?
Of course she does.
The direct cause was guild branches all over the country being blown up. The culprits were Jaeger Corps hired by a nasty bunch. The guild was, I'm guessing, Trails in the Sky, Trails in the Sky, Trails in the Sky.
Yeah.
Dependable
the dependable ally is Cassius Bright.
Yeah. And he'll show up in Trails of Cold Steel 4, because of course he's going to show up in Trails of Cold Steel 4. Are you fucking insane?
Of course he is.
He's never gonna, he hasn't aged a single day. Like, at least Estelle and Joshua have gotten taller.
And he's still the Chad he was 4 years prior.
Yeah, I love seeing, because, like, Trails in the Sky has a very different art style, you know? Like, it's not as refined, you know, it's an older PSP game. So I love seeing Cassius's model in 3D. It's so fucking goofy looking, and yet he still gives off Chad energy with his dumb mustache.
Exactly.
But yet he makes it work because he's Cassius motherfucking Bright.
Exactly. He practices the bad motherfucker school of swordsmanship.
Yep. Even though he uses his beat stick to beat all the children.
Hee hee.
Started as a combat instructor last spring, and after that I wound up being chosen as your class homeroom teacher. I still help out at the guild from time to time, though that's how I ended up bringing in our Jaeger princess here. That just sounds like someone you would give like a that's the title you'd give a sorority girl because she drinks way too much Jägermeister.
Yeah.
I'm the Jaeger princess. Bah!
Bah!
Bah! So that's what happened. You mentioned that a Jaeger Corps was responsible for the attack. What was its name? Oh, it wasn't the same group Fee used to run with. They were called Jester, not a particularly high-ranking outfit. I see. We're willing to be called terrorists because they needed money. Worried about me? Well, I did suspect that it was likely a different corps. From the sounds of it, the Jaeger Corps Fee belonged to was a pretty large one, though. Oh, definitely. She was with Zephyr. Their leader was this insidious guy known as the Jaeger King. We were already told about this, but I guess Sarah doesn't know that Fee's told us about it. The Berserkers of the Middle Ages.
Yeah. The Red Constellation even directly connects to one of the characters in the Crossbell games.
Oh boy, is one of the main characters a member of the Red Constellation?
Prior.
Ah. He can't use that plot point again. He's acting with some kind of deep-seated grudge. Well, it's hard to say anything for sure. Never met myself.
Yeah.
Man, I wonder if Sentai Man, like... Because you wouldn't put a character in a mask unless there's someone you know. But then, like, if it isn't someone we know, then I guess that's fine. But, you know, I feel like... Because they put him/her in a mask, and it's like, who could it be? Who could it be?
Who is it? Who is it?
Who could it be?
Do you have any guesses?
I I think my guess was Rufus, but I couldn't see it being Rufus. Not Wesker. Chris.
Chris, I'm Sentai Man. Chris.
Yes, I joined the Sentai team, Chris. Do you like my outfit? I'm actually the evil one that will join later on in the season, Chris. I like that our Wesker impression sounds nothing like Wesker.
Yeah, it's just fun.
I fucking love DC Douglas's voice. It's so good. I did not expect him to be in this game at all.
He's in this game twice.
I know. And I'm not gonna look up what it is because apparently it's sick. Who he voices. I thought I heard something outside. Please be Sarah. Please. Please let it be Sarah. Please. Is it Sarah? I want it to be Sarah drinking heavily.
Good job, Parker.
Instructor Sarah? Oh, did I wake you? Nah, I thought I heard something, so I came to see what it is. Can't sleep? Nah, just feeling a little nostalgic being back here, I guess. Years ago, someone suggested that I become a bracer, and that's what I did. I spent my days working with a bunch of odd friends and companions, going through request after request. It seems weird now, but now how busy I used to be back then. It does sound like work kept you on your toes. Still, this building must have mean a lot to you, huh? Yeah, it does. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish I could go back to those days sometime. It was definitely exhausting, but I guess it was usually having too much fun to notice. More than anything, I really felt like I belonged here. Oh, don't get me wrong though, I really enjoy my work now too. You do? How could I not? I ended up becoming your class instructor. As far as I'm concerned, life's just as fulfilling now as it was back then. No need for you to get all soft and start worrying about me. Yeah, right. But keep doing whatever I can, so that you'll always be feeling like you belong here with Class 7. Thanks. Look at us in the middle of the night talking away like a couple of barflies. If we had a bottle or two here, I would love to drink until dawn with you, but we're all out. Tragic. You do know I'm too young to drink, right? When has that ever stopped me? Tomorrow's gonna be an action-packed day, so we'll need to get the rest we can. Too true. We'll be counting on you again tomorrow, instructor. Yeah, you're gonna need my tender mercies too. You've got some hard work coming your way, so you better get a good night's sleep. Okay.
Good night.
Oh no! I forgot about that name.
Someday.
Oh no!
Oh no! The cat, Mr. Tibbles.
Tibbles.
Or was it Tittles? I forget which one.
It was Tibbles, I think. Find out when we look back on the recording later.
Gideon! Let me hear you speak. Speak with those wonderful voice of yours.
Please.
Please.
The time is finally at hand.
I've already came my pants. It's impossible not to.
At last, the hammer of judgment shall rouse this indolent capital from its slumber. Yeah!
Yeah! Rise, sheeple, rise!
Comrade G, all of the necessary preparations are complete.
But it feels like you have so few men accompanying you.
Wouldn't it be wise to call in a few others for backup?
There's nothing to fear. As long as I have this flute, not even the railway military police stand a chance of stopping us.
I find it amusing. Like, Xander's voice is so distinct. So it's like the reveal that it's Gideon is like that. You can't fucking.
Tomorrow.
You can't hide that
the
voice
people
from
of
me.
This land will at last know our name. My dear comrades, I shall be
excited.
counting on you all.
But I have to stop recording. But I'm excited.
I'm glad you're excited. I'm also excited.
Is this what you would classify as the game getting good?
It's always been good.
Well, I'm saying, like, you know, we're getting into the real shit.
There's real shit about to happen, yes.
Yeah. The president got assassinated!
Ah!
Even though this isn't a republic.
The president would be like Gilead Osborne.
I guess, yeah, Gilead Osborne got fucking sniper 360 no-scoped in the back of the fucking head.
Maybe.
Alright, I'm gonna go check on Group B before heading over to the Railway Military Police's command post. Just give me a call on your Arcus if you find anything during your patrols. Okay. Will do, Instructor. Leave it to us. Still, I was expecting Captain Claire to be our point of contact. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to agree to cooperate with the Railway Military Police. You with the police? Never! I'm not exactly delighted about working with them, but things are looking pretty serious. I'm helping them with this one and acting as your point of contact, but I won't let them forget for a minute that they owe me. Anyway, see you later. Tell Fiona thanks for the breakfast. Sure thing. Wait, we didn't even eat breakfast. Hold on a second.
She get breakfast?
Damn.
Why didn't we get any breakfast? I don't know.
I know it's Ja and not Ya, but every time I see Fee say Ja, you know.
No, it's Ya.
It's Ya? Oh, Ya, dude.
Yas, Queen, Slay.
That's not what that is. It's a fucking. I
know.
don't know where it came from. There was just like this thing going on like Ya, dude.
Ya, dude.
Ya, dude. Y'all pretty rad, dude. Oh, poor Elliot, so close to the level. Anyway, that's recording. Alright.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap on that one. We get to we're gonna hit the ground running next recording though, I can already tell.
Lots of stuff's gonna happen.